Howdy folks, Lisa here again at Everything is a Lie. I don't really know what happened there. I started out making a video about a castle which turned into a video about a reservoir instead, as that seemed more pressing. So then I ended up in a quarry and fell down a sinkhole, and we've ended up with a tower. Anyway, we're going with that. We're doing a tower today.
Wake up and listen.
Okay, I've heard other people say this isn't the video I set out to make. Now, I'm 3/4 through making another video, but as it so happens, I end up at Umfeston Sinkhole in South Australia. So let's do a video about not even the sinkhole, but where it led me. Such a strange thing to have happened. Okay, you know what it's like. You start researching. So the sinkhole's interesting. It's a sunken cave apparently that turned into a garden. But I started looking at this. Look at this landmass. Now it's supposedly a volcano, but it's a volcano next to a sinkhole, which makes no sense at all. And well, Mount Gambier, we'll take a quick look. So Mount Gambier is the second largest city in South Australia. Suffice to say, it's all the same architecture that we see everywhere, with strange half windows, lots of churches. Actually, surprisingly, a lot of churches. I found two right next to each other again. So there's a convent here. And one more, go one, no, the other way. A church with a interesting looking tower, which reminds me of something. So I'll press on. So how did I get here? I was looking at limestone quarries, following on from looking at Monument Hill and Mosman Park and all the quarries there. So, I mean, obviously this is a machine-run quarry and some years later. But I wanted to see the effects and make sure I was looking at a quarry. Then, when you fall down a quarry and come up a sinkhole and still end up with an incredible view. So we'll bypass the blue lake and we won't look at the green lake, which is actually called the Valley Lake. And I'm not going to go to Hoo Lookout, but just know that it's a scenic spot. We're going over here to the Centenary Tower. So there's actually very little history available about it. Monument Australia had a little blurb that we'll have a look at. It doesn't even have its own Wikipedia page. The Centenary Tower. Centenary Tower commemorates the naming and the European discovery of Mount Gambier by Lieutenant James Grant in December 1800. The foundation stone of the tower was laid in the centenary year 1900, and the tower was officially opened on the 27th of April 1904. Additional plaques have been added to the tower to commemorate the 150th anniversary, the bicentenary and refurbishment, and the centenary of the official opening in 2004. Grant undertook the first eastwards passage along the southern coast of Australia in the HMS Lady Nelson. Although he did not chart South Australia's coastline, he sighted and named Gambier's mountain, Mount Gambier, from the deck of his ship. I don't know, folks. Maybe his ship was a flying ship. It's pretty hard to spot even a place that tall. I don't think that's it. I wonder how high above ground he was when he saw it. I don't know. Okay, I wanted to look at this plaque. The foundation stone laid by the Lieutenant Governor, the Right Honourable Sir Samuel James Way, Bart, B-A-R-T, Chief Justice of South Australia, on December the 3rd, 1900. So it was apparently built to hold a telescope, and there was a committee appointed to arrange the building of it. So they funded it, etc. But then I can't see this link anyway. It's just there's something in the library. So an unpublished diary of their works. Is it a diary? Sorry, it's not a diary. It's a minute book. The only written work about it is by Ronald L. Thompson, as far as I can find out, and he's written a few things about Mount Gambier, but I can't look at it online. So we'll read this ABC article briefly. Centenary Tower welcomes new caretaker, a travel agent multitasking high above an old volcano. So this is from March 2018. There he is, the tower guy. Ben Deering's workday starts with a coffee and a commute into the clouds, while his office, a century-old tower on the side of an old volcano, may not have toilets, elevator or aircon. The multitasking travel agent has found the perks come from working 190 metres above sea level. You can't really get past the view, he said. It's not normal to have a sinkhole that's on the side of a volcano, which has a lake in it, and a tower on top with this view. It's really, really special. I'll tell you how special it is. It's in limestone country too, which really doesn't make much sense. Mr. Deering has relocated his family and business from Adelaide to become the new caretaker of Mount Gambier's Centenary Tower, the highest landmark in the regional city in South Australia's southeast. His work address is still a novelty, despite the steep climb he makes on foot each day. It's definitely keeping me fit. I've had to make a couple of notches on the belt to tighten it in, he said. Everyone thinks I must be sweating and lonely up here, but the walls are about 2 foot thick, so it's actually beautiful in summer. It obviously has the best view in the whole of the southeast. There it is. I won't read the rest of the article. I'll leave you the link if you're interested. Let's have a look at these photos. So these were the 3 main photos that came up attached with it. I did note this was quite interesting. So it's a step up to get in. It has this extra bit around the bottom, and these are blocked up windows, which seems odd, and then this has a plaque in it. I'm not sure if there's one on the other side. We'll see if we can spot it. And of course, fashionably dressed of the day people, a flag on the top. Interesting. This image doesn't actually show the whole of the tower, but it must be taken from a different side. with that there motor vehicle at a very awkward angle. And this one with the severely vanilla sky, which I'm sure they'll say was the opening of it, with all the people crowding around it. Oh, and a construction image. I forgot to mention the construction image from the State Library of South Australia. So there it is, heavily under work, with a not even leaning ye olde ladder. It's a straight ladder. Yep. Hard at work building. See there? Blocked up windows. Why would they build it like that, with a window blocked up right from the get-go? The mind boggles. Okay, so I tried to find us some drone footage, and this was about the best I could find. Actually, it's quite impressive, but they go too fast, so I've slowed it down. And the music's a bit all over the place, but there it is. Yeah, no, it's not a castle. It's a bit of a castle. Was it a castle? Or did they just happen to build a 2-story tower on the lip of a volcano that's next to a sinkhole in the midst of a limestone district? I don't know, guys. I kind of want to go and have a close look at that rock. Look at the view. I mean, there's not really even a need for a tower, because you can just stand there at the top of the hill and look at the view. The tower seems quite what's the word I'm looking for? The tower seems quite superfluous. That's it. That's what I meant to say. Okay, this one was even better. So you get 2 lots of drone footage today, but we'll still be done in under 15 minutes. A new record. So this is about the best view I can get of the, I'd call that the front of it. It's probably the back. Is there something under there? Has it been melted or blasted, or they just really built a tower there? What an amazing place. This is a really good clip, this one. I mean, just look at it perched up on the ridge there. Unreal. Can't get a good look at the stone though, no matter what I try. And it's all covered. I mean, it's all covered in foliage and plants. Wow, what a place. Open up the borders, I want to go. And Mount Gambier does seem to have some interesting attributes. I'd really like to see the place now after this. So I hope you've enjoyed that little foray today. I think I'll leave it there. More questions than answers as usual, but I thought I just had to share it. Wow. What a place. Thanks, folks. Catch you next time.